Hello, everyone. Welcome to the commentary track for Horrors from BIMPO Squared, or Horrors from BIMPO 2.
Yep, it's us, James Edwards
And Jude Edwards.
and yeah, we made
We're the directors
of this film. Yeah,
and writers. I'm using quotations because we didn't write anything for this.
we basically, it's a half thing.
Yeah, what you're seeing now is a little thing that we filmed, that you filmed previously.
Yeah, this is part of the old one, the swooping.
Yeah. This was actually in the old
Swooping.
Horrors from BIMPO as well, those first few shots back there.
And this kill is actually from a time where I wanted to make the swooping too.
That was the worst shot in the whole movie.
By the way, guys, this is supposed to be bad. You would have known by now, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to make the swooping 2 feature length, so I just added some kills from that in because I didn't want to just waste them.
Yeah.
A few accidental references, like the Psycho reference kind of a thing, even though there's no kill or anything, but...
Even though, neither of us had seen Psycho at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
I love this shot.
the nice window fade out, which was supposed to be the day after that, and he was going to drive a car and do all this crazy shit. And the intro credits roll.
I love these intro credits, because I made them. I just, literally, if you want to know how I did it, I just got my phone and then pressed play on the camera and just, just run it along this carpet, really quickly.
Yeah.
And that's how it was made.
I literally
slowed down the footage.
I was just watching him do it, I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just like...
I just slowed down the footage, and it looks... I mean, it doesn't look good, but...
Oh, yeah. Some of the stuff in this movie actually ended up looking pretty cool and pretty good, but a majority of it is bad, and some of it's actually so... a bad movie, but a good concept. Security footage could be a movie, which... I'm assuming you've seen the movie at this point.
Yeah, if you're listening to the commentary track, then you obviously have seen it.
Yeah, or you're just that bored you want to watch a commentary track for some entertainment, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
So,
funny.
Yeah, the first movie on this is The Swooping 2, Electric Cockatoo, which is... we made... By the way, guys, we made the first half of this in one day, we made the second half in the other day.
Oh, my God.
And, yeah, that's really... We ran out of ideas for a while, guys.
Yeah, we were stumped for ideas this whole time. We were desperately trying to make it feature length. It barely is.
The only, things we knew we were going to do is more groper and more swooper. Well, the swooping. But yeah.
Oh, man. I remember... I don't know, this scene is just dumb. This whole thing is stupid.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
You know how they say first the worst, second the best? Well, not for this movie, because the second kill in this movie is the worst kill in the whole movie. So. Alright, so this was really fun to film, by the way. The swooping's just a fun thing to do.
Oh my God.
And you can tell when it's me and when it's him, because...
you make different...
Yeah.
You make different noises as a bird.
I don't know why, but I actually do a pretty good bird voice, in my opinion.
Yeah, do it for us right now. Give us a bird noise. Yeah. And I was just going, wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Have you noticed before there was actually a penguin, so that was a slight change. And there was one scene in this whole entire swooping series, which is just colour for some reason.
Yeah.
But there's the smoke, so you kind of get confused for a bit. But
that's the worst shot in this whole movie. I hate it.
Yeah, and it's definitely the worst kill, but we gotta put it in here. It's pretty cringe. It's pretty fun. Yeah. Even though it looks so dumb, I love it when the bird is just mainly focused on the bird and everything else looks like it's kind of, within.
Yeah.
Out of focus. It's good cinematography for a shit movie. But, yeah.
Oh, man.
By the way...
It still looks so bad.
This was entirely shot in our phones, mainly my phone.
Yeah.
A bit on his phone and a bit on a GoPro. So...
Yeah, one thing was filmed on a GoPro.
Yeah. And, yeah. But... We didn't want to... I have a good camera for, future films and stuff, but we don't want to make this good for absolutely no reason. Yeah. What's the point? And it's just easier...
Shirtless Jude.
Yeah, it's just easy to get clips off from the phone, so... If you want to know what the technical thing is, we do. And we literally just edited it on, iMovie. I usually personally use iMovie because I know how to use it good. People think it's shit, but it's actually alright. And,
The bird's dead.
Yeah.
If you've seen Horrors Through BIMPO, then you know that there are fake filmmakers who made these movies.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Because that was more than half of the first one was just us pretending to be people, and it was so bad.
Yeah. Jimmy Meerad is just... Yeah, he's just a bit of a... Well, that's his character, but a bit of a dickhead.
Oh, Groper 3. We're gonna get cancelled for this one, James.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah, this is all meant to be a joke.
yeah,
Right?
don't take it seriously.
We're not joking about,
yeah.
like, groping and stuff. We're just, like, commentating on,
Yeah.
on horror movies and sexual violence in horror movies, because it's just
Yeah.
so...
We're just making fun of...
so
We're
unnecessary.
We're making fun of movies, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of these are accidentally making fun of real horror movies.
But then a lot is intentional as well.
Yeah.
Like, this... Someone's finally standing up to the groper, you know? It's kind of like standing up to your biggest fear, just some guy's hand.
Yeah, feminists don't come after us for this movie. As you can see...
They definitely will after you said that.
Yeah. This is one of the funniest parts right here.
Yeah.
And the best thing ever is coming up. So.
Got my Doors shirt, rocking that.
And then you just see that.
Oh.
That is going to be one of the worst things in the movie, but it's so funny,
I
man.
remember when you showed me that edit, and I actually
you like
died.
he
of
actually
coughing.
shot himself, guys. True story.
I just coughed because like I was sick like a week before, and I just coughed so hard. Like, I was trying to laugh, and then
but
I
you just died.
had a coughing fit. Ugh, excuse
It feels weird not filming part of this movie today.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just glad we're done.
But
It's the 4th movie.
should we tease a
that
little
we made.
something? Should we tease a little something?
No.
Should we tease?
No, thank you.
Why?
This is the commentary,
Oh.
not an announcement. Oh, man. Like, this is where the groper ends. This is the end of it. That's it. It's gone.
So the Grope is still living at this point in time. But yeah, the swooper, let's call him the swooper. His death is probably the dumbest death because he's been thrown, destroyed, and you're telling me he gets stamped on and he's like.
Oh man, that swooper.
We just really wanted to get rid of it. Like we wanted to stop making sequels and shit. So
That swooper kill where the bird just like you'd like literally just move your head into the bird's mouth.
yeah,
That's the dumbest thing ever.
yeah,
Now this is the stalker and it's hilarious.
yeah, yeah.
Oh man, like you see him hiding.
And
Most obvious hiding.
the funniest thing ever is it's supposed to be like at the start. It's supposed to be like really quiet, and then you just see him walk out, and you just as you're about to see, he'll just slam the gate.
It's just as loud as he can be, and it's
Yeah. By the way, guys, we've only ever watched this movie ourselves the whole way through once,
yeah.
which
and
was just before this commentary a little bit, so we just got it in our head.
This is already a million times better than the first horror stream BIMPO.
Yeah, there's just the other one had too much like random stuff. Jimmy was fun at first, like behind the scenes stuff,
Yeah,
but he just got a bit boring after that, especially with both the directors clicked in.
yeah.
Even the interviews were pretty boring, so this is just an improvement. It's still supposed to be bad, but it's like at least fun bad.
Exactly.
It's not just what the boring bad.
Yeah, it's stupid. Oh man, oh he's gonna jump.
Yeah, he literally. He didn't even jump. That was just his arm going over because it strapped to his arm or some shit. I don't know. Guys, there's no like. We make up our own kind of concepts for what we think the continuity of these are.
Yeah, nothing makes sense.
Each one of these movies is 100 or 50 or 100 years later than the other one.
Yeah.
And it's just a new owner. It's a new owner of the house. It's just a new horror movie. Yeah,
None of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense, but we come up with something so you can kind of make something out of it. As you can see there, we've nearly got the funniest kill.
I just stop walking in the middle of the road.
I couldn't tell if you were going to ask me to cut at this point.
I'm stalker. Oh man.
There was we were supposed to do another takers, but we just didn't, and we just chucked that
That's
in.
it. I love these title cards as well. They're so abrupt. Like some of them are louder than others. They're so loud.
He edited the title cards and stuff, and
like the title sequences.
the title sequences and the credits and stuff. I edited the majority of the movie. The only you made some of like the what was those other short films?
The art stuff.
He edited some of this.
Oh yeah, some of it was Bungalow Schmungalow,
Yeah.
which you'll see soon.
That's what he edited, and then everything else was.
And yes, if
me.
you're wondering if Ashley was involved, of course he was. If you saw the beginning of this,
He's in it for a
already-
glimpse, yeah.
He was in it for a second, and he'll be in it later on if you're lucky. This is really stupid. I love the edit though, because like he's pulling on it, and then it takes a long time for him to react to it.
By the way, guys, I wanted to edit this dumb, but not super dumb. Like, I wanted it to look like someone is bad at editing, kind of. But at times it's good. At times it's actually good.
Some stuff
I-
actually gets good, I think.
The editing isn't even bad except for like few transitions, but I just want it to be very simplistic and then at times to be too complicated for absolutely no reason.
Exactly.
Like circle out and like some dumb stuff for like, for the sake of it, I guess you could say.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So this guy just didn't notice him lying on the ground.
Yeah.
I remember when we were filming this, like throughout filming, we just thought, what if you just like look somewhere where the person isn't, and then you cut to the other person, and they're looking somewhere else, and then when you cut back to the other person, there's somewhere.
There's so many times when we look at the
There's
camera.
so much continuity errors, like on purpose. When we get to the beanbag, or whatever that's called, then you'll see, because that's like the funniest stuff in the movie.
I love how this guy just gets angry for absolutely no reason. He asks us to put him in the mailbox. He's like, "Alrighty, Kent," and just instantly gets mad. It's not like he's saying Kent though, so we get away with it.
Yeah, Clark Kent. Yeah. You're just referencing DC Comics. Detective Comics.
Literally.
Oh man, what an epic kill! You just punch me dead. Like you punch me from that way, and then I fly to the way that you punch me from.
Yeah, I know. And then I love this fader, and I made it so the aspect ratio you can just see the formation. It's so.
Yeah.
And here's the original driving.
Yeah. So this was fun. I always love filming car stuff.
Yeah, car stuff.
Not because it's like easy. Well, it's part of it, but none of it ever looks realistic. But it's just fun to film in a car.
Yeah, we want to eventually make a remake of Tunnel Vision, our other short film, and we're making a we won't say the other one yet because we gotta make a trailer and all that for the other one. But let's just say these two are gonna be in an actual car, and they're gonna be we're gonna be driving and stuff. So it's gonna be really fun to film.
Yeah. And
it's actually really realistic and good this time. This is just it's supposed to be bad, so we don't care. Even if we could drive at this point, we wouldn't have. It's just there's no point.
It's very.
This is pretty fun to film, and I didn't actually know when I was going to attack him, man. A fun fact is I was holding a huge sneeze in this whole entire time. And I just didn't want to because you were like, I don't know, would have fucked it up, so.
Yeah.
I like the one take feel, so.
I mean, you can always reshoot it, but
whatever. I was, at this point, I was like already bored, so I wanted to just. Yeah. There was at least like a minute at most cut out of this movie because I had to delete a few things for some reason. And also, just a few things were lost. But they weren't any things to do with the actual story. They were just like clips for things.
This is like 12 seconds longer than the original.
Yeah.
So we can still say, oh, it's longer than the original.
Without all the edits and stuff that I had to do, it would have been like just an hour and 3 minutes.
It would have been 3 hours.
Yeah, but...
Hashtag release the James cut of Horizon BIMPO 2. Where are those other 2 hours at, James?
So do you prefer the driving original or remake?
Depends.
I reckon the remake's more... It's got more to it. They're both just as funny as each other, though.
Yeah.
This one you're going to a party, the other one I'm going home. It's
they're very different.
They're a bit different.
They've got the same concept, but they're very different movies.
And yeah. And we wanted to make the kills in this movie, like, really...
Over the top?
Really, like, just dumb. Just dumb, I'll say that. We didn't have, like, heaps of kills. There was only one kill with actual gore.
Yeah, you'll see that in a bit. That's, like, probably the best
kill.
That's probably the best kill in the movie, honestly. And it's still not great.
Yeah. But, yeah. So you can just see, still here. Fun fact about this, I actually thought he was gonna turn the light off near here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, we'll just let him do it. And then you didn't, and I was like, oh, it'd be a bit weird if I just leant upwards to turn it off.
Yeah.
So I just kind of left it in, and it still looks fine as it is.
I do like the brake light. Even though you can see the garage, it just looks cool. Like with the red.
It's just so dumb. And you get, like, even when the freaking red goes on it, it just makes it even more obvious that you're in a garage.
Yeah, I know.
Because it shines on the garage door.
It's kind of the worst angle to film from, but that was the only thing we could do to stop knowing that something's in the back seat.
Yeah.
Because if you film from the other way, I mean, you could have hidden the other back seat, but then you wouldn't have had me in the whole frame.
Yeah.
Which, like, I'm the main character, so.
I'm literally just sitting there right now holding a sneezing, guys. So, and then I eventually hold it in enough to get rid of it, and that's when you see the first car kill of this film.
Which there'll be more. There's like 2 more actually.
I wanted to like keep holding for way too long, and then you just started falling, so I was like, might as well let go. And then that's where I thought you were gonna turn the light off when you were going like that and shit.
It looks cool though, the fade out.
Yeah.
Bongo Schmongo. This is Ashley's directed one. This is the one he made.
Did he edit this?
Yeah, he edited this really quick thing. It's like 7 seconds.
We're not gonna count it as like executive or anything because it was literally like.
He's a special guest director.
Special guest.
I mean, he still produced the movie, but you know, oh my god.
He was in it for like.
And then here we go. I remade it.
Just for
this
fun.
Is my remake, yeah. I just wanted him to be in it more because, you know, part of the Juice Gang trio. So this is my take on the Bongala Smongala.
Yeah.
Yeah. This took way too long to set up. Actually, I wanted to get the red light inside the skull, but it was too big, so I couldn't fit it. So I ended up just doing that and making it like to edit the color grading, and it looks so bad.
Yeah.
You can tell that's the same shot, but it's zoomed in.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So stupid. Oh my god.
Oh my god. What?
It's so, yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, is this Batman v Superman? What?
Yeah, this is...
Thanks to Zack Snyder for funding this movie.
When I made this, I wanted to end the Groper series and the Blinker series as a whole. So I just thought, let's have a crappy duel.
There was only one Blinker.
Yeah, well... I don't know, I was never going to bring Blinker back, but I was like, I know I just do a casual Groper, we got to do some kind of, like, stupid crossover battle.
This whole thing has one of the strangest edits where I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the Blinker! And then he... What?
He covers him with his...
from the frame.
Hey, no, he covers him with his Blinker blanket, and he blinks to steal his soul. Guys, I actually just gave you continuity for this.
Yeah, so now you know what happens.
And then that's about it for the whole series for that.
Yeah, that's it. The Groper's gone. So
it's so funny for us watching this because we don't have any sound. We're just
security footage. Oh my god.
This was actually.
This one's okay.
It's pretty good. Like some of the security footage actually looks pretty realistic. Some of it's a bit over the top, like that. He would have seen that. Yeah. And if I feel like remaking this, guys, but just having like a majority of not much security footage, like I mean cameras. So it's not just like he has fucking 40 cameras in one path.
Like there's like 10.
Yeah.
Just like lined up.
It's so dumb. But
if you're like gonna nitpick it a lot, you can notice that the time is going really slowly. Yeah. So like this guy must have super speed. Like he gets up the stairs in like 1 second.
It's a cool concept. I'm gonna remake this, but I'm still gonna make it a short film and probably.
48 seconds. So 49, 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Now he's already there.
He just walks that fast, guys.
Now.
See, this actually looks like a security camera. Alright.
This is a good angle.
And
then you'll see the next shot.
You'll see the next shot, which is.
Yeah,
actually a realistic angle.
Really
the one after this is not really, but if I was gonna remake this and he was going upstairs, I'd just have this angle continuously as him walking around.
Yeah, of course.
It'd be more of it. See that?
I like the moving of the camera.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And at first,
if you notice the glitches don't line up, and it's
like
stupid.
They go before I even hit the camera, like sometimes. But at first I didn't even have the glitches in, but I was like, I'll see if it we can add like a second of time by dragging it across.
If you saw that shot just then, that was James's phone actually falling into a bucket or something.
Yeah, it literally, I had it stalled and I heard the wind coming and I ran, and it fell into a bucket of water off a freaking fence and it survived.
Yep.
The water probably made it survive, to be honest.
Yeah, which is strange
Softer.
to say because it's a phone, but
yeah.
Here I am yet again. I don't want to keep explaining everything that's happening on camera, but
yeah, it's just fun to do that. And also, originally it was supposed to be me, but I was like, it's gonna be bad, but not like exact same as other movies bad, with just the same person.
Hey, this is where we are right now.
There's barely any movies where it's just the same. I don't think any of these movies is the same guy, like just me and just me. Like,
I'm not sure. Like there was in the first one.
Yeah, but there isn't a few, but it's not completely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would have been reacting to this now, it wouldn't have made any fucking sense.
Yeah, because, like, you literally look the same.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, it makes sense, but yeah.
Alright, so
here's, like, the live footage you saw.
Here's the best kill in the movie. This is the only shot with actual blood in it.
Yeah. And it just cuts to a sink, it's so random.
This was disgusting.
I remember just getting him water after this, and he was like, yeah, it's not really doing anything.
Because it was warm. Like, if it was cold, I would have been able to handle it, but it tasted so gross because it was warm tomato sauce.
I thought you were about the water for a second.
No, if you think it is, he's dead. If you think that water belongs No, I mean, if you think that tomato sauce belongs in the cupboard, you're stupid. No offense. Here's Flaming Automobile. I love this shot.
Yeah.
I really want to reuse this in other things.
True,
it's really cool. Jesus, your face looks so bright there.
Oh yeah, we have an idea for
albino.
We have an idea saying we're gonna reuse this, but we're not gonna use this as a trailer for other movies. This is a commentary.
I like that shot actually.
The letterbox or the stepping over the camera one?
Both of them.
Oh yeah. And then this, we wanted to make it really stupid, like who enters the house.
We actually had footage of us in a car.
They literally broke into our old house. We don't know what happened to the footage of the car. I think we either deleted it on accident or we chose to just get rid of it.
I didn't even know you got right.
Because I remember saying, oh, it looks cooler as the mailbox being the first shot. And I don't even know if you heard me or like it.
Yeah, it is cool.
And it doesn't matter. And you can see there the doors open, shut, and then shut. It's no... What?
This is one of the very few times where you're actually driving.
Yeah.
Here I am, a smoker.
Yeah.
Got lung cancer.
And some of the things in this movie look so dumb. The fact where you see someone turn off a camera like it's not even a movie.
Yeah, I know.
It's so funny.
I felt like this went on for a lot longer. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I feel like we filmed a lot more of this.
That's literally...
You're dead.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why it's called Flaming Automobile, then you'll have to
find out.
Literally,
look, you turned off the camera.
There you go. If you saw it, the outline of the car.
There was like literally 3 seconds. We didn't leave it in because your hand was just holding the whole paper for a second. So even though your foot's there, we could have just left it in. But as you can see, we added some texture grain to this for like literally no reason, just cause.
It looked better.
It looked better now.
Color grading.
Yeah.
Actually trying.
And then we got the shitting. I use a lot of color grading on my movie reviews sometimes because lighting is bad.
This one.
Alright, there was originally supposed to be a shit emoji here for fun fact.
Yeah, and then I lost that. For some reason, it just disappeared from my phone. And the next shot where you see me getting stuck in the toilet.
Yeah.
I thought we edited it. I thought we cut it, but for some reason it didn't.
It didn't save. I don't know. I might have accidentally not saved the crop or something, but. It looks funnier that way because it's just nothingness. It's just literally the same frame.
I really hate it.
Yeah.
Genuinely. I really wish you could have like put something in a toilet and then just like make blood blast out of it.
Yeah.
Just go to like toilet from the tip or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a Twin Peaks shirt on here. If you're a David Lynch fan.
I remember when we first made movies, we were scared of even showing logos.
Oh yeah, I don't even care. Like if they got a problem with it, fine.
We're not popular enough for them to actually remove the fudging shirt.
It's free promotion, you know.
Free promotion, yeah, for an old show. So as you can see here, it was supposed to zoom in there. It's supposed to be the toilet, make it crazily. The freezer, a remake of the fridge. If you have epilepsy, you probably can't read that. But
there's a lot of flashing lights in this.
Yeah. And there, by the way, guys, there wasn't even a black spot after the freezer. I just felt like doing that for absolutely no reason. Just to cut instantly to it.
Have Ollie, the dog from Movie Juice.
Yeah, we always have it at the start of like one of these movies, just as a joke.
Well, because it was at the start of the fridge.
Yeah.
So we wanted to remake just the fridge, but we ended up not using that footage, so we just put it in the freezer instead. Yeah. Something different. It's one of those remakes that's different from the original. And I don't know if I'd call it better.
Yeah, the original's funnier. This one's like much shorter and.
Yeah.
The original one, there's like we're just chatting and then, I don't know, it's still dumb. It's definitely even dumber than the Grow because it's like possible for the Grow to be realistic. This is not realistic in any way.
It's very stupid, but it's
And it looks like you're pushing my hand in for a second.
Yeah, I was trying to like pretend like I was trying to get you out.
Yeah,
and then I did.
And then you did.
And then you see my...
And then when I was editing this, I actually, like when I was watching this back, I thought... Oh no, I accidentally left the part where we opened the fridge together open, and I was like, fuck. But actually, I remember that I did this on purpose, that I just did that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I shut it in slow motion.
Oh man. Oh no, not the eggs, there's eggs! And then here we have my brainchild that I made.
Yeah.
It's very amazing. Yep. So I came up with this, and I think it's kind of funny. I could have said "Oh my god" for a lot longer.
Yeah.
But I think it goes on for just the right length.
Just the right length of "Oh my god."
When this guy finds out that he's actually dead the whole time.
Yeah.
That's not an original thing, but the way
And we wanted to do a quick zoom in, but I thought it looked better like that.
Especially because it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, I did this, oh my god, for like 15 seconds. Probably shorter, but it felt like a lot longer. And then my brain just burst inside my brain.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Now we got the shortest one out of all of them. I believe this is the shortest.
It's one of the worst.
And
it makes no sense.
I think, no, this is shorter than the grass.
Oh man, the grass.
And I'm saying like that I don't think the fan's on, but as
I
you
didn't
can,
even know-
you can obviously tell I'm turning the fan on right now.
When I was filming this, I didn't even know what was happening.
Yeah, well,
I thought, wait, did he get his head cut off or did he get blown back?
I got blown back and killed by the fan. That's the whole thing.
That just wasn't at the right camera angle, but we didn't reshoot it because it's the fan, so...
Yeah.
Time to get sucked.
Yeah, this is not sexual on purpose.
There is so... No, it was.
Oh, well, not the title card. Like, the things we said, and I didn't even notice after.
Yeah, the
And
things that you say.
We left the gaps in here, and it was so awkward and funny. We're just staring at the camera for, like, a solid while.
Oh, man. Like, yeah, this is... I wanted to copy, like, some random thing. But,
Yeah. And then you see me dancing there. Pretty cool.
Yep, you just vacuuming, just sucking around, you know.
Yeah.
And here I am.
This is a film on a different phone. You can obviously tell the lighting just instantly changes.
Yeah, like
We took like
'cause I
3
sent
takes,
this through Instagram, and it for some reason trimmed all of the footage.
and it also makes it really bad quality. So if
So
you're
it's
wondering
like,
why it says, if you're wondering, it says "Girl will never die," it's actually "The sucker will never die."
The sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Or the
You say time to get sucked.
yeah. But yeah,
It's so
a lot of this was cut
sexual.
out, and also it when you send it over Instagram, it just downs the quality so much.
Yeah.
The only reason we filmed this was because my phone was literally charging. We used like 100% of my phone's battery because we felt like filming heaps of it and just getting it done. I just used most of my phone's battery.
Yeah.
So you just literally die there, and then I make a vacuum sound. It sounds realistic, so you probably can tell, but yeah. And then Gerda gets sucked. So, yeah, and
Girl will never die.
we took like 3 takes of you saying, "Oh no,
Not the sweeping.
not the vacuum" or something for the last one.
Oh yeah.
Because he kept saying the sweeper because we
no,
were getting
it's-
these movies
It's the
confused.
super sucker.
Yeah, originally he said, "Oh no, it's the sweeper," so we had to take like 3 cuts.
Yeah.
So, even though we could have just said that and left it in because it would be funny, but whatever.
So the sweep.
And then you see what?
I love the aspect ratio change.
Yeah.
It really suits it. Oh my god. Then you just... So this guy's very calm about getting broken into. Like, the guy who's breaking into the house, who's played by me, is just like, what are you doing?
And I'm just like,
For some reason.
I'm just like, you're literally breaking into my house. And then that was really funny. And it looks like you're about to die there, eh? It looks like you're about to fall over, but then you just keep running.
Yeah, I know.
You just keep running, and then one of the best things ever happens in a second.
This is what happens when you run out of ideas and
Yeah.
you want to make something over an hour long.
Yeah.
Um,
We wanted to make this fun, but like feature length, which is very hard with a bad thing like this. I hate it when you like film something that's not even a movie and it's accidentally ages. Like I always film vlogs for my other channels, guys,
exactly.
and it's like 40 minutes on accident, and we make this. It's like 5 minutes. We're like what? How?
Exactly.
It's just really pisses me off.
So here I go, right? So if you see, this is a slight reference to a show called Twin Peaks, but also just it's hilarious in its own right.
Yeah.
When this guy dies, he gets swept, right?
Yeah, but then he gets unsweeped.
And then what?
The sweeper literally walks
What?
away from him. He's like, "All right, you're cool now."
So
Oh, it looks like you're running away from him again. But this time you're running back into the house. If you watch this without sound, it actually looks kind of real. Except for sometimes when you move your mouth, it looks like you're just breathing in air.
and how I got up without.
Yeah. Well, like from this point on, it looks like you're just breathing really weirdly.
And my hair's like moving in front of me.
Yeah.
That's. I hadn't even noticed that, honestly.
It's gross because you can see his freaking like throat for like 3 seconds if you got good eyes.
Can you see that my tonsils have been removed? Can you see up? Can you see
Yeah.
that far?
Cringe.
Oh man, this is.
And then.
Yeah.
And
See,
then,
my hair is
yeah.
moving unnaturally, so I'm going back into the house.
Now this looks fake. You.
After he died, he reversed. He reversed time.
And
Yeah.
then there's just this, which we filmed for like no reason, and then we're like, you know what? Leave the staring at camera thing. It's funny because a lot of the actual good stuff, when you think I say something trippy, it's just me saying, "Are you done yet?" or something like that.
Yeah, it's just like. or slowed down
Yeah.
in reverse or something. So this is the grass, and it's dumb. This is what happens when you have no special effects.
This is probably like the second shortest we've made.
Apart from the one where we hit the door, and that's next actually.
That's not even a short film. That's just random.
Yeah,
We
I just
didn't-
wanted to film that.
We
'cause
didn't
it was
even
fun.
make a title card for that. We're just like, oh, it adds like a few seconds or so.
Yeah.
Guys, you want to see the extra extended edition one day, or add like the extra like
With
one,
the lost minute. Or
the last
something?
minute of footage? That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's a special feature, just 1 minute of footage that wasn't shown. Or that's just deleted scenes and shit. You can just chuck it in there.
So here we go. You literally see me walk back. That was the worst one. That was a bad one because you
Yeah.
it was too slow. This is the best one.
And then I went to go delete one. And he was like, no, keep them both in. I was like, all right then. And then
And then
yeah.
the hood man. Oh, this one.
By
is-
the way, guys,
we-
I thought there was a bigger gap between like the things, and I thought it'd be really awkward at like 3 seconds of nothing, then another title card. But it feels much shorter when you're actually watching it.
Yeah.
And then this is the Hood Man, which we didn't actually know what we're doing. We didn't even know.
We were just sitting.
We just
there.
improvised. Well, we've improvised everything, but this is on the spot improvisation. They were like, yeah, one of us is just gonna kill one of us. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I just.
And then I was about to steal the knife from you and like go towards you, but then you just pulled it on me. I was like, I guess I'm getting killed this time. And we just.
I just came up with something. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not actually a person. I'm a hood man.
Yeah.
Hood man. Oh, champion of the hood man. If you're Always Sunny fan, you'll get that reference.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just start slicing this guy up. It's so stupid. This is probably the dumbest one because if you don't know, Hoodman, they run BIMPO. They run the town.
Yeah.
Like a secret society, like a cult or something.
Yeah.
If you look in the background of Stanley Kubrick's last film, Eyes Wide Shut, if you look in the orgy scene, then you will see the Hoodman. Look in the very far left, just to the shot when they're in the circle. That's when you'll see Hoodman. Of course, I'm joking, but maybe could be. He could be a Hoodman.
And then as he's running, even though I guess you got through because I opened the gate, but usually gate 2's weaknesses.
Yeah, because gates are Hoodman's weaknesses, so he can't open gates.
And then we just left this photo in. I don't even know how you took a photo, but
When we watched this, I actually thought it would lag because I forgot
Yeah.
you did that. And then we just used this because the phone ran out of charge.
so we filmed it again. But we're like, you know what?
Whatever. We're trying to make this over an hour long.
It's so funny.
So yeah, the Hoodman gives this guy a head start because he's nice like that. Obviously.
Yeah.
And then he does this. What the hell? I'm just imagining the choices that these guys make in their brains. So,
Yeah.
this is so stupid. Like, watch this. I'll give you a head start. I don't understand. I mean, why am I saying watch this? If you've seen the movie,
Every
then you know
killer
what's
in
happening.
these movies is complete retards. I swear.
This is a very stupid movie.
No offense.
Oh, lucky he closed the gate because he can't get in.
And I didn't even know that at that time. I just felt like shutting it.
So here's the power. Okay, so he can't go through gates, but he can teleport. So why did he run back?
His weakness is.
If
That's so dumb.
Hoodman stands still and then turn to the right, then they can teleport. That's the power.
So as you can see, but then there's another fence, so he's gonna have to teleport there. But you know what he does instead?
He opens.
He just. I don't even know. What's he do?
He probably just teleports. I think.
I'm pretty sure he teleports again.
I can't even remember. And I watched this like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
He just.
Yeah, he's just casually sitting there like my weakness, and then I'm pretty sure the next frame he just not there.
He's like, it's tough being a hood man.
And then he just
yeah. Well, he
I think he just-
teleported off screen.
Yeah,
that's right.
okay, cool. And then that's just me on a bike. I thought you'd walk past me, and that would have been really funny.
Oh, it's just a biker.
And then you just see my hair. It's so and the knife. It's so funny.
Oh, this is stupid as. So yeah, Hoodman. Yep. Okay. All right. You can go away now, Hoodman, please. This is how Hoodmen are made. Actually, they just put their hood over anything and becomes a Hoodman.
A bit off topic, but one day we're gonna make an original Horace and Bimbo commentary.
Oh. It'll just be us complaining the entire time. Like.
Yeah, we'll just be talking about why it's boring. It doesn't matter. Still, we gotta make it for some kind of DVD. Be cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you can see here, it's like, are we gonna count this as a kill?
No. It's just. No meaning of the kill unknown because he killed his. I can't even read that.
It's just because he is known. But yeah, you get a juicy leg shot of my epic dummy thick
This
thighs.
is the worst one. This is the worst one because I hate it. He says, "I'll suck your cock in too."
Yeah.
Which I'm scared of what that means. I'm really
And the last
worried.
words he says like, "I'll suck your cock," and I just step on you. Like
Yeah,
I literally just.
that's it. That's the end of it because we literally didn't know we were.
By the way,
doing it.
guys,
We're
we're
like,
not
how about we just
spoiling
filming
this.
this? This is the Gardener 2.
Yeah.
What do you say spoiling?
I was saying no spoilers, guys, because it's a fucking commentary. So.
Yeah, this is stupid. Like we're just filming. Oh, we can make Soiled 2 or the Gardener 2 or something. So then we just filmed in the backyard, and it turned into the gnomening of the gnome who kills because he's a gnome.
And there was so much ants in that gnome. We both got destroyed by ants.
Yeah, I almost died of ant poisoning. I was in hospital.
And as you can see
I was
there,
in a
he looks in
hospital
that direction, but he goes in that direction. There's no center direction in this movie, so.
I was in a hospital bed for 10 years because of that. This movie took 3 decades to make.
Yeah.
That's why my hair's long in this shot. Then my hair's short later on in the movie.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause that
that's 32 years.
You
apart.
can tell when the difference is because this is all still the same day, guys. The first, what is it, 36 minutes?
This is on.
Longer than that,
This is
mostly.
last Saturday from when we're recording it.
Yeah, so it took us
then-
2 Saturdays to do it.
Oh
And-
no, I have a white shirt there, so that must have been Sunday. Either one, I can't remember.
Oh yeah, because you came over the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah, so this is like about
this movie took like a week.
2.5 days.
This movie took a week to make. And then the gnome changes, and he's Scottish because he's a gnome, even though it's so. Leprechauns are Irish and gnomes are Scottish, apparently, which I think I don't even know really.
Yeah. And as you can see, this is like definitely the dumbest.
It's the worst one. I hate
Yeah.
it. I hate it.
And then I don't know, this is just so fun. And you can see if you look closely, I'm still holding the swooper bird just in my hand
Yeah, I
casually.
don't know why you were holding that. You were
Yeah.
holding it as well on the.
It's because you threw it in the ground. This is straight after we filmed the Hoodman. And you threw it on the ground, so I picked it up.
Oh.
And we just ran off. Because I didn't want to just leave it there, I don't know, because it started, like, I think it was about to rain.
Even though we were filming something.
Yeah, I just grabbed it.
I'll suck your cock in too, laddie. That means he'll just like break it in half.
And I just started punching him. And I was doing it really softly, but it actually looks like I'm punching him. It's so funny.
No.
It's
No.
just like I'm going, like, not punching, but just whacking him. And I wasn't even actually,
That's it.
yeah.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he has
Which
actually
stuff does
good
make sense, which does make sense to us, but we're not going to explain.
We're not going to explain it. This and ocean. Well, should we say water? Sorry. Well, it's no, I don't even know what language it's in because of text. But I edited this. Well, he edited this part, the red.
Yeah,
the
we
random.
collaborated with this.
We collaborated. He made all the red part. I changed the coloring and made the other part. But we both filmed like percentages of this. I just edited it all together and.
It's so out of
in
place
my
because this
vision.
could have been cool.
And this is actually pretty cool. And I think, water's a bit better, but these are kind of, I'd consider these the same thing.
They're the same
They-
thing. They're just
The
split.
most I'm going to tell you guys is they're connected. I'm not going to tell you what the story,
Yeah.
what the whole thing is.
We're going to pull a David Lynch and just not explain
Yeah.
what they mean because you don't
They-
get to know.
These are the only ones in the whole thing that actually have some kind of meaning, at least.
Not that anyone cares about what
Yeah.
they mean
Yeah.
because you might just think it's nonsense or you're not even
Yeah.
listening to this commentary.
Yeah.
But, you know, yeah, they mean something to us.
Yeah.
Not much, but it's funny, so. Yeah.
I just have, I have a really cool idea for what's happening, and it's not what you'd expect. But yeah. So, as you can see there, a few flashes of light.
Very.
This-
Then I feel. Like, we both collaborated on these weird ones, like the
Yeah.
artistic, surreal stuff, and then we just made a bunch of garbage in
Yeah.
between.
He filmed these, like, this part here of me and when he's just walking around and the red part. And I put my own thing and I just put them together. And this footage, by the way, it's not a filter red. It's actually, this red is actually part of the stuff he made. But I changed the coloring and put it over.
Oh, wait.
So this is like the very end of that.
Oh, yeah,
so
I can see it flashing.
It's like flashing. And I edited it and I also changed the color to make it slightly more like lighter red. If you notice that.
Yeah.
And here I want to make it seem like I can't tell you guys actually. I can't say anything, but I like this cool because
I mean,
it just
you can if you want. But...
yeah. I just don't want to. And then
Oh my god.
you see that, and then it fades, and then you see that. And if you're wondering what I say there, I say, "Are you done?"
Yeah, because
Because I didn't know what you were doing at that point, so...
Now here's the return Banana Joe.
It goes from a good one to a bad one, guys.
It's good.
I remember we were really scared when we threw a banana on the road because we thought that we were going to cause like a car accident or some shit. Like Jude was like, oh, what did that actually... And I was like, oh, no. And then I thought about it. I was like, yeah, no, that's actually bad. And then we just kicked the peels off and shit. And we just left a little bit of banana there. And then you couldn't even see it because the vehicle that hit it was too big to even notice.
I got some good moves.
If we left the actual banana there, it wouldn't have done anything to that bus, honestly.
I don't know. I've just got some really good moves, honestly.
And then here, I was going to say this from the banana's eyes perspective, but it's still yellow after the banana gets, murdered. Spoilers in 30 seconds alert, but yeah, who cares?
Yeah, we're not going to explain what's happening right on screen because that's dumb and you've already seen it. Banana Joe, if you've seen the original horror from BIMPO, you know, that's one of the weirdest ones from that because it's so stupid. I think this might be not better, or maybe it is because you get to see him die.
Maybe, but yeah, I don't know. Because I like the original Banana Joe because it's so dumb and so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, as you can see right here, at first, when I was watching this at least, without filter, without the colour stuff, it looks like you're just hugging him until you started biting him, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I mean, he's a very cuddly guy, Banana Joe. He was great on set.
He
was really nice though. He got paid the most because
he's actually over there right now watching the commentary of us, and then you see that. Oh, my ears hurt. I genuinely, there's no sound right now. Watching this without sound, that still hurt my ears just from looking at that.
Yeah.
I can memorize sound effects in this movie without hearing the sound effects. And then that.
If you slow that down, you can see it looks like I'm just turning the page of something.
Yeah. I want to see someone like their TV to freeze on that exact frame, so they're just stuck like that, or some shit like that. Be funny. And I come up with the killer doorbell.
This is so dumb.
It was just, I don't know.
It was a alright concept, but it made no sense whatsoever.
Killer doorbell.
Here I come with my Nirvana shirt.
I'm gonna break this down and like what it actually kind of means, but it doesn't really mean. I'll explain it when
it kind of means like when he rings the doorbell.
So when he rings the doorbell, and you come up, that thing right there is an electric box that's supposed to kill you, right?
And here's what we did.
But at this part, it's not ringing when I get attacked by it, so it makes no sense.
And you didn't even touch it.
Yeah.
You just.
Well, it's supposed to just like sense your vision and just struck you. But when you come down, the bell doesn't even ring, and you still get attacked by it. So, and my body's not there. What I was gonna do in editing, like after I just watched this, I remembered I should have had like someone ring the doorbell while we were doing this to make it just really ironically dumb.
Go to Juice Gang and subscribe, and then we'll release the doorbell ring card.
Yeah, you're either watching this on our DVD special feature,
on Juice Gang,
or on Juice Gang or Edwards Films. But majority of the viewers will be from YouTube. We're not DVD sales, but if we give it to someone, if we give this to someone, shout out to you. Shout out to the person watching.
And so, turns out it is just a guy filming because he opens the door.
Yeah.
Now, oh my god.
Shade of Glass. Alright, so.
This is like the biggest fourth wall break.
And if you notice the music is like out of place and stuff, it's because the title cards are out of place. So the music was like supposed to be building up as the title cards went down, but the last title cards were the first title cards.
Yeah.
So it's like. So here we have a fake J.J. review, which is our movie channel, but
this is probably the biggest fourth wall break we have.
Yeah, probably one of the only purposeful ones. And then you see that fake thing. I was gonna drag it for longer, but I was like, you know what? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no.
So that was just cool to have in there. I'll say that you co-edited this short film, alright? Since that's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was editing supervisor for this whole movie.
Yeah.
So this is like. I remember I just saw the J.J. review sign. I'm like, oh, what if we could self-promote J.J. Talk Movies in the movie? Not that that's a good thing, but it's just funny to me. I don't know why. But it's called Shades of Glass, which I hate calling it that because it just sounds.
It was actually supposed to be called Killer Sunglasses, but he was mad. He didn't want to do my epic idea name, and I don't like that.
It's not a good name.
I don't like that. Yeah, exactly. And none of these names are good, so like...
excuse me, what about Banana Joe? Oh no, the return Banana Joe.
Yeah,
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake, and I was like, thought he did it on purpose. I'm like, the return Banana Joe. And you're like, what? Are you
What?
I remember you saying, like, can you read? And then you looked at it, you were like, oh.
Hang on.
So, yeah, this is not how we act in our actual reviews, guys, but obviously, but... So we have this fake...
Can't believe you gave it a 6 out of 10.
We're going to say this is a BIMPO review.
I can't believe you gave it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. I gave it a 1, because this movie sucks.
Sucks.
It's so bad.
I really
Your movie sucks.
I really hope that was in sync with the old voice.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
Alright, so then you...
Oh my god.
I didn't know it was going to happen this early, and you just put him on, and I wanted to act really casual for absolutely no reason. I was just like, that was going to be really dumb.
Yeah, but like, we're meant to be real people, and you're just going, oh no.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You probably killed me, because you just started pounding my chest, so you probably just broke my...
Yeah, your ribs look like they're standing out right now, like it's possessing you, and I'm just like, get in there, get in there.
I might have just had I might have just had a headache.
You might have just had like a heart attack, and I just made it worse by fucking pumping your chest.
A heart attack in my eyes.
Yeah.
What?
No, like you might have just put them on, and it was like perfect timing. Alright, so, and then you see the glasses kill me. I forgot what I said. I say, oh no, the glasses from that movie or some shit like that, and then.
No,
I wanted to...
So no, the glasses, I've heard about them on BIMPO News.
Oh, yeah. And as you can see, I wanted to wear glasses just to make it spooky, because it's just those glasses that are the killer ones. Oh, and it's straight to this.
Crush of the door. I love the text transitions. They're very cool.
And then you're literally here.
Hey, man.
It's so funny how you're wearing the Nirvana shirt when it's the door, not even the door shirt. It's just,
yeah.
Yeah.
We're actually going to call it The Doors, but with a Z.
Yeah. And then we're going to do that. What was that song we had idea of? Like,
come on, baby,
light my fires. And we'll just... no copyright or whatever.
Break on through to the other side.
Yeah, I'm just going to add zzz.
Yeah.
But as you can see, we had that really dumb, like, multiple angle of the other side of the door. And then once you just zoom in on a Jude cock moment right there, and then goes into this leg.
That's child pornography.
Yeah. And then I started shutting it. But I cut it out because you could see my hand, and then I actually, if you watch that full video, I actually locked the door with my hand, which is really dumb, but it happened.
The gardener.
And then the gardener, it's just like that. It doesn't even what? The gardener was really fun to film. I remember when we filmed this, we're basically done, guys.
Yeah.
We're basically.
We were hoping to be.
This was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
From Banana
I have
Joe.
Short hair.
From Banana Joe and onward is from yesterday. I always forget that.
I have short hair, so yeah, it was from yesterday.
And you can tell because I'm wearing different clothes on this day.
What the gardener doing? The gardener trimming the bush. And then just like turns.
And do you purposely like do that where it went like that? Because it actually looked kind of cool, like ironically cool.
Of course I did.
And then I dropped the weapon and just felt like doing that. And then, yeah.
Yep.
Beanbag terror. I don't even know what language that is underneath it.
Yeah, I don't even know because I can't read that. But I'm pretty sure it says beanbag terror as well. This is the best. This is the best thing ever.
And then there's gaps. So you think it's just normal, but then after this, there's just a gap of nothing. I'm the first guy to do it.
I was just wondering if I was on your
beanbag. We gotta match this with Peter's voice. Ready? It's gonna be funny.
No, don't.
I'm joking.
No, don't.
Hey Lois.
Stop.
I died in.
Stop.
Hey Lois.
Stop.
Hey Lois.
I'm actually gonna punch you.
Alright.
You're gonna hear James scream.
Why was that like in time with the voice? You can hear James scream. And then I wanted to go around the beanbag like way too many times, and then just spin the phone. But like you already were dead when I was like going crazy and shit. So.
Well, you did push it onto me, so. Oh no.
You can literally see my hand push the bean over the bag.
No, that was the beanbag.
The beanbag.
That was the beanbag. The beanbag was fun to work with as well.
Yeah, beanbag.
She was fine with me sitting on her.
Yeah.
So, there's that. I still feel bad about it because, you know.
And then I throw my phone.
Because of June.
By the way, I actually threw my phone at that beanbag at that point, and then I wanted to have a heart attack, but just not make any noise, and just punch my own chest.
And then
I don't even know why you feel this, but I put a really bad filter on it just to make it like, I don't know, it's its own thing, I guess.
It's my nose.
And then you got the light, which actually cuts out like a millisecond early. If you watch the last title card, you see second last or something, you see a glimpse of the light title card. And then you got the light turn on.
The light, this is so stupid.
And I'm like,
Oh,
no. No. And then it looks cool when you're putting the phone against the light, though. I might use that for something else.
Yeah, that looks good, sort of, but nothing
Like,
else.
we over something else, like a green screen effect over something.
If you change the saturation or something.
Yeah.
Because it just...
See, look, if you watch this, actually looks like that. Some of this stuff is actually visual effects, like on accident. Like, see that flattering effect that it's doing like that, right? Later on, my GoPro was doing that by itself.
Yeah, well, so is my phone.
Yeah.
Or your phone that was filming. Like, it's not even a visual effect, that's just the light.
Well, yeah. No, like, on the GoPro, though, even when I was, like, down here, it was, like, flattering.
Yeah, I know.
But on my phone, it kind of just picks it up when I go close to it. It's just got a different... Lighting's different, I guess.
Here's the accenting.
The accenting, which I wanted to call it, and then he called it the accenting, so that's cool. Yeah.
Because it's not a word, so...
What's good about the accenting is you realise you've got 12 minutes left, so it's cool.
Finally.
And then... Yeah, this commentary is pretty fun. It hasn't even felt like I've been here for too long, at least.
Oh my god.
So...
Oh no, it's the Axeman.
And I actually used, like, part of a deleted scene in a different thing you'll see next up. But that's cool.
So
the last two short films are actually, like... Well, the next one's good, and the one after that's... It's good. It's well made, but it's
I like the
silly.
opening
It's
too.
silly, but the opening's cool. And like when the cars are going, you'll see. If you're watching this before the actual movie, I don't know why, but cool, I guess.
Yeah, the accenting is stupid. Like, I know I've said it heaps, so I'll stop saying it, but it's stupid.
And then that's it for the accenting, really.
Yeah, literally.
The next is an actual good one, and if you don't know what that says, we don't know, but it says water, but we don't know what language that is.
That's what I tried to type, so I'm pretty sure it says water. Because I was just blindly typing it from where the spaces on my English keyboard were on. And
there was quite a few of like effects that were supposed to be in here, but they just wouldn't work. And it was just a pain trying to save this because I had this error thing. It was like saving it, but only saving up until a certain point, which is like when it had this thing on it.
And we have used like some great classical pieces because Mozart and Beethoven are amazing.
I accidentally reused a song from the last one afterwards, but it actually still works fine.
Which is fine though.
And if you see a bunch of black with that's usually where music would be. So if there's just a gap at one point, that's not a mess up in our half. But yeah.
I mean, no one's gonna see what you're talking about.
Yeah, true. Right. And then you got me, but if you look for a second, it actually looks kind of cool because you can see me smile when it looks white, like right now. Look at that. That looks really cool. I wanted to add like a flash, and then that's you near a cloud. And I want to use the second half of that video, not just the reused stuff. That was you actually going into the wall at the front, the hole in the wall.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I noticed.
But that actually hasn't. This hasn't mean. This is related to the other one, and that hole in the wall actually meant a lot of things. Actually, this means a lot of stuff as well. Like, really important.
And you're never gonna know what it means because we're being pricks.
I like this. And as you can see, there's like this cool spinny effect thing that I just did.
This makes sense to us, so try and figure out what it means for yourself.
Some of this is random, but most of it means stuff like that axe thing. This is kind of just cool.
Symbolism. Even though it's a lot of nonsense, but whatever. Yeah.
It's kind of like, I didn't purposely make it like that. Some of this, like, I filmed that on purpose, but some of this I kind of made it, and then after it I was like, yeah, that'd be cool for an idea. Yeah. So this is where music would be playing, obviously.
Moonlight Sonata, the first movement of that, which is probably my favourite.
But yeah,
it's the best. Yeah, it's the best.
We've literally got less than 10 minutes left, guys, so that's cool. But yeah, so yeah. So we're just waiting for more stuff. So that's cool. It was actually supposed to be shower footage back then. And now it was supposed to go into a shower drain, and the reason why it was black there is because it was supposed to be part of the shower drain.
So again, if you subscribe, we will release an extended cut if we can find the footage. Yep. And re-edit the movie.
I'm just gonna like individually release the footage that wasn't in here. I'll just put it in like the deleted. No, I'll make a deleted thing and an alternate.
Or if we ever release the Mind's Eye and Water together, then we'll put that in.
I'll find the footage. Trust me. I'll get it. And then as you can see here, there's a lot of footage that actually means a lot of stuff. This here, and that flattering effect that it's getting on the light, as I said before, that just naturally happened, which is really cool. You got some nostalgia from before.
Thanks to digital cameras.
You see this, which is like I actually think this looks really cool.
Yeah, I just hate how it has the posters in the background because.
Yeah.
But
if you don't watch this movie, you don't notice it until that point, though.
Yeah.
If you just...
No, there was a Star Wars thing earlier.
Yeah, but we haven't got copyright before, so.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's just kind of annoying, but other than that.
I just wasn't gonna take them off the wall for just one quick scene.
Alright, here we go.
And then we got the last one, which is the Driving the remake, which I think's better than the original.
Yeah, because it's got good music and editing.
Even though you won't be able to hear anything on the commentary because it's completely muted, but for us and you, but that's the reason why you clicked on this. You want to hear us talk about it, or you just found this on YouTube and you were like, "What the fuck? Who's this? What's this?"
Yeah.
Like a majority of people, but I was just filming this when I was coming home one day, and and
it works.
And it works really cool. That's actually just a review mirror, and as I zoom out, you can see it's not in front. It's actually behind, and then you see like the light come upon. And when that light was there, that was the same light, like you saw in that last glimpse.
Yeah.
That went over because you can see it in the mirror, and that's actually it's flashing. It's not actually flashing. That's a blur effect that I added in myself. And all this, and then it kind of drags in with that effect. I got a lot of inspiration from Locke.
Which is a good movie.
Do this. Made about 2 or 3 references just in this alone. Like when I'm talking to myself at one point, and I'm pretending like I'm still on the phone, and stuff like that. And like a lot of this stuff looks like stuff from Locke where it's showing like footage like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is probably better.
What were you doing at the back of this time? Were you like just chill?
I was
Were you just listening to what I was saying?
I was just being very uncomfortable in the back seat.
Yeah.
I was cramped because like I'm taller than James, obviously.
You didn't want to be in frame or something?
Yeah, no.
You could have just sat there normally because like this cuts it off, but.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't in frame,
Sure.
so I was just like crouching down in the back seat.
Yeah.
Just waiting. I wanted to wait a while. So, and I did, obviously, so there's that.
And then there's a last glimpse of footage. I wanted the rest to just be normal. I'm pretty sure the music cuts out, like, a bit after this. Just for the music to come back in for the final kill of the final actual kill of the movie.
It's cool.
The fake Jimmy Miro commentary, I'm not going to count those as kills because they've
already Jim
there.
Johnson.
Yeah. Because those kills already existed before that.
I like it when the music comes back in.
Because you think it's like calm and then it just comes back. It's a bit.
I'm not gonna say I'm proud of this movie because it
Yeah.
kind of sucks at the same time.
Yeah.
But you know,
it's
got some cool stuff.
It's just got some cool editing. Let's say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just I don't even know what to say because I can't hear anything right now. But he's just on the phone right now. Half of this he's just not even on the phone to his wife. He's just talking to himself.
Yeah, because he's
crazy.
He's got problems.
And
I mean, everyone talks to themselves.
But like,
right?
This is like bad. Talking to yourself, like pretending you're talking to your wife, talking to yourself. He probably doesn't even have a wife. Like.
Oh wait, I thought he was on the phone.
He is.
Then what are you talking about?
No, I mean like when he says he's on the phone for a bit, right? But then about halfway through the phone call, when he just has that gap of like nothingness, that's when he stops talking to himself. He's just pretending like he's still on the phone.
Yeah. So he's currently on acid as well, which he said.
Yeah.
So.
And then I was going like that because I thought you'd do it, and you did. So that was cool.
Yeah,
I was getting bored.
Here we go.
I was getting bored, so I was like, "Yep, I gotta get killed." Which is basically the same kill, but this time you just stare at the camera for a second longer, and I beep the horn.
It would have been better if it went on for longer, like if you just kept your head on there, but it's still good. Oh man. I love that transition.
You got that final thing.
And then here is the funniest part of the movie.
Yeah, this is where the Jimmy Mirod fake commentary would have been.
So you've already seen us talking about
and
this.
Stuff like this. We've already talked about this. So we're just going to talk about inspiration for the characters, I guess, or stuff like that.
We're going to talk about the commentary.
Commentary and the character.
So
Jimmy Mirod and Jim Johnson, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. They're 2 characters. Well, Jimmy Mirod's a literal idiot.
Yeah.
And
Jim Johnson is the owner, in quotations, of Edwards Films.
Yeah.
In the BIMPO verse, he owns Edwards Films or a company or something.
He has a lot of podcasts and stuff, but
and he hates Jimmy Mirod because he's a prick.
He hates Jimmy, but he had to just deal with him because he thought Jimmy wouldn't be part of this movie, so it was like I'm stoked. But then Jimmy kind of just showed up because He didn't realize
His
that.
agent promised him that Jimmy Miro wouldn't be involved.
Jimmy-
And he was.
By the way, guys, it's so dumb. Talking
Because
about
Jimmy's like,
continuity.
someone's making a Hard BIMPO 2 without me.
Yeah, but Jimmy actually lived in the house. Yeah. He actually lived in the house, so they can't really do anything, even though it's not his house. But, and when we first started commentating, we didn't have like the first part of the movie yet, so we were just talking over
so
this.
we just skipped over the
Originally, at first, we didn't have that swooping footage that we wanted to put in there. We were like, nah, we'll just.
We
nah.
thought of doing it, but then we just thought,
But then we found the swooping 2 kills, so we're like, we're not just gonna put the kills in there. We're gonna add time, and we were really desperate for time at that. We did it basically just before we filmed the last.
Yeah,
Well, one
I
of the
did
last
have
short
this
films.
commentary idea for a while. I was like, oh, this would be fun if we just repeated that, but like with our fake filmmakers in there.
It's basically placed in the order we filmed it, except for like the last one. Everything else is filmed in like the order we filmed it, pretty much.
Sort of, not really.
Yeah. Because remember we put them after each other. We put the driving remake last. That's it.
Yeah,
And-
I do like how that's last though, because it's.
And then as you see that,
It's
and then
good-ish.
yeah, Jimmy's. Well, we would have been getting attacked in the commentary right now, but this is.
No, not yet.
Oh,
yeah. Jim has a rage. When I say
Yeah.
Jim, I was gonna say Johnson.
Yeah, and
Jim Johnson, just played by me. He just
Yeah.
has a rage because they're like saying
Yeah.
that the time is up on the commentaries.
Yeah.
He's just yelling
yeah, and,
What
and
the
Jimmy's
hell?
just laughing because he doesn't care. And he's just
because he lives there. He lives in
Yeah.
this set house.
yeah, which literally has a studio inside it. So he's just like, oh yeah, you can't stop me. It's literally my house, but.
Because he's a cheapskate prick.
Even though it's not his house, he's just living in someone else's set house for free.
Yeah, exactly.
He must not make any money, man. Like, what the
I mean,
hell?
he did after this.
Yeah, he did, but like, oh my god. And yeah, this is actually, in the continuity, this was shown at a BIMPO theater, so.
Exactly.
So
here's the end credits.
and the end credits, which I used
Which
a bit of this in other short films, this like sliding effect that he made. And then as you can see, this is just all the
This is
people.
the same carpet footage, by the way.
Yeah,
But I just,
mess with it and stuff.
yeah, I just used the same red filter as I did from the Mind's Eye thing.
Yeah.
So, we both were the directors of photography,
Yeah.
just filming. All of us are camera operators. I didn't want to repeat the same credits at the end because that's annoying.
Yeah.
Thanks to Dismantopia Taiwan, who did the rock music, the heavy
Yeah.
metal.
The
Very
rest
cool.
of it was basically just Mozart and,
And
Wolf.
Beethoven.
Yeah, Beethoven. Because we just... It's free to use because of how old it is. It didn't have any, like, strikes on that. Because it's,
Yeah.
like, literally so old. That's what's good about old music. And,
Classical music.
yeah. And then, instead of doing fade to black like normal, I just left, like, 1 second of white with, like, a click sounding thing there.
So, yeah, we'll see you all. Thank you for listening to the commentary.
Yeah.
So, no, just wait till it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, bye.